We love having you part of the Seven Women family. So I noticed there's a few members of the team on tonight, and there'll be people still joining us. But what I wanted to do tonight was it's a coming together of supporters, donors, friends of Seven Women, new people, and lots of people that couldn't make it at the last minute, so they'll be watching the recording. So welcome if you're watching the recording of this update. We've got quite a few members of the team who are in Nepal at the moment who have just joined us, and their internet is a little bit hit and miss at the moment, so some of their cameras are on, some of them are off. But hopefully it'll hold out for us to have a good update tonight of what's going on over there. So hi Binod, hi Sunaina, hi Kosum, and hi Sandhya.
Hi.
Hi. So I will throw to Kosum now, who is our fantastic business development manager in Nepal and has been doing an amazing job. And then he'll kind of ask Sunaina and Binod to give their updates, because they each take on a huge role in different areas of Seven Women. And then I'll do a bit of a summary at the end, and there's a few exciting opportunities that are coming up at the end of July and beyond of our cooking class launches online, which I'd love for all of you to participate in and bring your friends along, and our documentary screening and a few other exciting updates. So Kosum, I will hand over to you.
Thank you, Steph. Namaste, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So we have many different times. So welcome everyone to this update today. We are really pleased to have you here. Some of you we know already, and some of you are new, but I think we're all the same. We're all friends of Seven Women. So we're really excited to be here today. Before going on to all the details, I would quickly jump into the updates that we have for this month. And I would like to hand this over, first of all, to Binod Dai, who is the manager of the Seven Women Guest House, so that he can give us some updates of what we've been doing at the guest house. So Binod Dai. We cannot hear you. I still cannot hear you.
We could have a game of charades.
Okay. Okay, while Binod Dai is sorting the audio, that's all right. We're going to go to marketing, which is the manufacturing part of Seven Women. So I would like to ask Sunaina to give us some update on the manufacturing and marketing. Sunaina?
Hello, everyone. Are you guys listening? Okay. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I'm Sunaina Singh Shrestha, marketing manager at Seven Women Nepal. So finally, we started working from the office. Finally, the lockdown has eased here in Nepal. So we are making few new products, and also we had shared few of them on our social media. I hope everyone saw those, our new products. So yeah, we are making new products. Also, we have sent some of our products to the local market here. It's named Timur Concept Store. So they really loved our products, and people are purchasing our products. They are loving our products. They're loving the story behind our products. Yeah, so we are doing the marketing as well as making new products here in Nepal. Yeah, and also we want to find new potential clients, international clients, and also national clients. If anyone have friends who love selling our products, please do let us know. We would be more than happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunaina. So yeah, so whatever comes into Seven Women, all the manufacturing that we do, all the products that we make, it's all done by the women and for the community that we work with. There's so many things that we can do, especially right now when there's COVID crisis and we have flood and landslides in most parts of the country. So we really want to build a sustainable plan again and go back to the communities again. So anyone anyone you can refer to, please let us know. That would be wonderful and very helpful for the work that we do. Thank you, Sunaina. We are also doing the markets very soon. So we have Nepal, in Kathmandu, especially the capital, a lot of flea markets, Sunday markets, Saturday markets is in trend right now, which is an amazing thing because they're mostly, thanks, Pat. I saw a thumbs up. And, where they mostly promote Nepalese made products, locally made products. So this is a great opportunity for us to reach out there. So we've been doing that as well. And hopefully, if the lockdown is eased properly and completely, we're going to be able to resume that, in a full-fledged way. So thanks, Sunaina, for that. So Binod Dai, if you're ready, we'll go on to the update of the guest house.
I think he's just disappeared. I can't seem to see him anymore.
Yeah, I think he's going to rejoin again. I'm sorry for that. There's a lot of network and we call it load shedding. There's a lot of electricity cut in Kathmandu right now. We don't know why. So we're sorry if there's a little bit of glitch, something that we have to put up with here. I'm sorry for that. So while Binod Dai is getting back, I'm just going to talk about cooking classes. So our cooking classes is going quite well. We've run a few classes now, some small ones and some, quite large. We had a 63, 64 people cooking class a few weeks back, and it was fantastic. And we are really, really, happy that, the ladies who learn, who run these cooking classes are gaining confidence. The English is getting much better. They're very good in telling stories now, and, in doing the interaction. And they come and ask, like, do we have more classes now? Which is, I think, a really good thing, because doing an online class for someone who's done it for a while is already challenging. But for them, from physical classes and then moving on to online classes and taking that technology really well, adapting to it very quickly, is a fantastic thing, I think. And the cooking classes are really enjoyable. So we mostly have, we always have locally made, local cuisines that we teach, or I would say instruct to make, along with the stories that go with the food. Mostly momos. I think most of you know what momos are, the dumplings, the yummy momos, and also other local cuisines. So it's going really well, and we are planning to do a launch very soon. I think Steph is going to talk about it soon. And I would request you, if you are interested in organizing a cooking class, you can be anywhere in the world. We just need a Zoom link. That's all it is. And we're going to send you all the information that's required for the class, including the recipe or the story behind it, and there's a link in the website as well, where you can book a session. So if you and your friends are interested, let's do a cooking session, and whatever you're going to book, the amount always goes to the work that we do. So that's another thing that's quite empowering for the women who run it. And at the same time, it's going to help us, raise funds for the projects that we run here. So please book a session with us along with your friends. I assure it, it's a lot of fun. I've done it a few times already. So thanks for that. And I'm just going to see if Binod Dai is back. Yes, he is. And if you're ready, we'll wait for the update.
Yeah, first of all, namaste. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sorry for technical issues. I have some issues and I'm on mobile, I think. So first of all, very warm welcome to everyone. Hi. Hello.
Namaste, and we can hear you clearly.
sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, it is actually, first of all, I would like to update you for guest house. Sorry, because of this internet disconnected, I have some issues over here. So we actually started the June month with very nicely. It's a very good started for us. We have a few customers are staying with us for the moment, and it's a very good starting. So June actually also we did some daily food delivery to several places in Kathmandu. So we also now trying to get a good quality food and to deliver to our customer by our guest house. So another one actually we especially for hotel line we don't have any permission for the open fully at the guest house. So only we can do at the moment only home delivery system and also some quarantine customer in our hotel. But from today there is government has announced for some quarantines place in Kathmandu. So there's 116 plus hotel are allowed to have that quarantine for their hotel. And especially like a small hotel like us, we don't have that permission for the moment. But however, if there is some quarantine customers are coming to stay with us, we can do that. Then also we actually maybe this July, luckily we are going to open our cafe. So it will be also helpful for us to support our 7 team in Nepal. Yep. So another then also we are planning to hire the cook on this July by because we don't have a cook at the moment in the guest house. So for the quality food, we are going to do the hire the cook as well. Mm, yeah, actually, I don't have much update for guest house at the moment because we are just simply on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Binodai. I think I would just like to add a couple of things there. We had 2 guests staying at the guest house, so that was amazing because that was sort of a a start for us, and we could even run it as a pilot so that the staff also knew what would go well and what would not, or what could they improve upon. And one of them has moved on, and they went to their hometown. But there's another person who's still staying, and hopefully is going to stay with us long term, and he's really liking it. So we're very happy that we've got good feedback from the person staying there. So we've just recently got a request from the guest that he needs a TV in his room, which I think is a standard need at most of the hotels nowadays. And we don't have a TV. We never installed a TV, but right now we're trying to see if we can raise some funds for getting a small 32-inch TV for the guest. That's going to help, I think. The other thing that we are trying to do, and we did a few times, is food delivery. So what we are doing is making simple local food at the hotel and delivering them to different fast food delivery, I would say, to the people who order them. And it was successful, but we realized that we need a cook. When we say cook, it's a not a high level professional chef, but someone who can make local cuisines and some continental dishes. So we're looking to hire a cook as well, and along with the cook we need a burner, which is, I think Binodai said, it's a commercial burner. We only have a gas stove that we use at home at the moment, so we're looking to install a burner. So there's quite a few things that we're trying to add on to, because these are some of the things that are essential for running a functional hotel and service, and this is going to help us in the long run as well. So this is what we're doing, and we're going to resume food deliveries very soon. As soon as we lock in a cook, then we'll be able to restart this service again. We'll be mostly making momos, maybe sandwiches, maybe dal bhat, the Nepalese cuisine, small deliveries according to the people's orders. So I think for the guest house, this is what we have. We also had the element of hydroponics that would go on the rooftop of the guest house. So right now it was put on hold due to the lockdown. Hopefully we'll be able to initiate this project very soon. So, and this is the update of the guest house. So the other thing that I wanted to update you was on the COVID relief. As I said to you earlier, there's a lot of people, especially daily wage workers, who are struggling big time due to the lockdown, because there's no work. And there's no construction work, and no one's hiring people. Even if they are, there's a set number of workers that go with the contractors. So we still have a lot of people who are eating on the streets. We distribute hot meals, and also a lot of families where we go and drop food packs to. So we provide ration, we call it ration, family food packs that lasts a family for about a month. So we want to make sure they stay at home, they are safe, especially single mothers, especially families with small children, elderly people. So we've been trying to do that, and we are very grateful that last month we got $2,500 from Philips Foundation. We are very thankful for undertaking this task, and we've already been able to serve about I think 5,000 people with that amount. So it's phenomenal. It's very, very cheap to make a hot meal for one person. And with what we are doing, we also appeal to everyone, if we could get more support for these COVID relief efforts, it will be wonderful, because there's so many people still hungry out there. This is a crisis management. This is not a long-term sustainable thing, but this is what's very much needed at the moment, because food is the most important thing right now. Even before the health, even before COVID, most people tell us that we want food because I don't want to die out of hunger. That's what most of them tell us. So that's another request that we have with you. So having said that, I think an update from our side is almost come to an end. I think Steph would like to add a few things there. So I will hand it over to Steph. Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Kossum. And I just want to also say, what a great job you've been doing. You've been out there every single day. I think it's 5:30 in the morning. Some mornings you wake up and you start making the food and then delivering it to all these people. It's like very full on, and you're kind of out there in a big way, and helping to create really strong systems in Seven Women, and automation and manage staff and all that sort of thing as well, in the changing times. So you're taking on a lot at the moment, and it's been amazing to work with you since you started a few months ago. So thanks. And thanks, Binod, for your update, and thanks, Sunaina. We've also got Bimala and Amrita on, and Padam and Sandhya. So Bimala, do you want to say a few words? A few people on here today have met you.
Yes, so first of all, namaste for everyone. So nice to see you all. So thank you for joining me. So I'm Bimala. So now I'm staying in guest house, looking after guest house, and I'm so happy to be here. And now, so we have some guests also. We're looking after the guests. They are so happy with us, and they are like our family. And now I'm studying in online class, and I'm working in here. So I'm looking after all the staff as well as our guests also. So thank you so much for joining me. Yeah.
So for those of you, some of you I know have met Bimala when you've come on a tour to Nepal, and others haven't, but Bimala is extremely inspiring. She's from a very remote village, and it was captured actually in our first documentary, for those who have seen the documentary as well. And she's very passionate about bringing literacy to her village and making changes in future in her village. So we're very excited to kind of train Bimala up and see her make that change in time. At the moment, she's at the guest house and working working there. But and also for those of you who are maybe new to Seven Women, or I just wanted to explain that Seven Women is basically currently made up of 3 different enterprises that we've started to generate income to provide jobs and training and employment to marginalised and disabled women. And that's mainly at the moment in the hospitality and tourism business, you know, pre-COVID, but now hospitality with the guest house and the manufacturing business. So we've got a manufacturing business there where there's, you know, staff members employed to make products that are sold internationally and locally. And then we've got the cooking school, which pre-COVID was absolutely thriving and generating great amounts of income to enable us to employ you know, lots of women and do lots of things in Seven Women, lots of outreach programs. But now we've just shifted the cooking school and put it online. So we're launching our online cooking classes at the end of July. And the third enterprise is the guest house, as Vinod mentioned, where we've got this fantastic facility that we've renovated that's cost about $75,000 that we fundraised for and renovated and got these beautiful rooms now available. And we launched that actually in February when we had our tour group, and Marg was there, Matt was there, and then we just overnight there was no tourists anymore. So we've had to work really hard at adapting what we do and focus our enterprises towards the local market over the last year and a half. And we are just starting to see the rewards from that as local income trickles in. So we've needed to do a lot of fundraising and still do. So thank you, Stephen and Judith as well, and to your Rotary Club that have recently donated $2,000. That will be spent on a few different bits and pieces that we're needing at the moment, and we'll send you some feedback and reporting on that shortly as we kind of allocate that money. So thank you so much appreciated. So now there's Amrita is sitting in our beauty parlor, I can see. So if you want to say a quick hello, Amrita.
Namaste everyone. My name is Amrita. I have been in Seven Women 8 years now, and I'm very happy to work here. And at the moment, I'm in my Seven Women beauty parlor, and so finally, luckily, we have a guest here today. So they are doing threading. So you can see. So actually, yeah, I'm trying to get some local order in a center because we have to support local product also. So that's why I'm staying in a beauty parlor and asking people to come here and get some order. So at the moment, but other time I also do cooking class and looking after the work here. Like we do some like stitching and like sewing and knitting, all the things. And at the moment, I'm trying to get more and more local people in the center. So we feel very happy because we have some few local people and they give some order. And also we start to work in a beauty parlor. So I'm trying to get more and more local people and trying to support through by the local, like a local order. So yeah, and also I'm doing an online cooking class. We have done so many online cooking classes at the moment. And also, so our ladies, they're making some like different types of product, and we can keep them in the market and get some like a local income. So that's very like good things at the moment. And yeah, so this time it's quite difficult to go outside and like work like freely like before. But still we're trying to do some like a local business, like a beauty parlor, and get some local order at the moment. So that's why I'm here. But normally I do cooking class and so admin work also. Yeah, just like, so I'm doing here. And at the moment, I have a small girl here. She's doing a little bit disturbing to me. So it's quite difficult for me. So her mother is doing trading here. So that's why I'm a little bit, like busy in the shop at the moment. But it's, it's this is a time that we can get a chance to learn new skill and new things, that how to deal with the local people and how to get their order. So I'm also learning that, and also so working with the women at the moment. So they're making different product and different things here. So yeah, that's the things I'm doing here.
Thanks, Amrita.
Welcome.
Thanks, Amrita. So yes, Amrita is one of our staff members who does a great job at delivering the online cooking classes on how to make the momos. So you've done a fantastic job. We had 60 people a couple of weeks ago. That was amazing. And that was, I think we raised $3,050 just in that cooking class, because so many of them came on our online Zoom. So that's been a great relief for us to still be able to run the cooking classes on. That was kind of one of the first ones we did, actually, and we've got our official launch coming up at the end of July. But it was a great sign for us that there are people interested to do cooking classes online directly with the staff in Nepal. And we've just had an inquiry for a group of 300 people. So we're kind of negotiating to see if we can break that down into a few different cooking classes to make it a bit more manageable. But it's great that there's interest out there for the cooking classes. So thanks, Amrita. And you mentioned that there's a customer in the beauty parlor behind you getting threading done, which is extremely painful. I don't know whether you know what threading is, but I've had it done in Nepal too, and it's
yeah, exactly that.
Eyebrows, which is
I want to show you some little closer. You can see. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Actually, you know, Steph, it's a very good things that we have a few local people at the moment. So some ladies came to cut their hair, and some ladies came to do some threading, and a few ladies, they want to make Nepali dresses here. So this is actually good things to support a local organization at the moment, you know, like a local product they're supporting at the moment. So that's why I'm here in a shop to ask people and come here and do threading and cut their hair. So yeah.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Amrita. And yeah, so the beauty parlor is a great little local income generator, because it's that's kind of our fourth enterprise that we've just started. And actually, I have to thank Jennifer Jones and her club that donated to that when she was in Nepal last February on the trip, because she did a post on her Facebook saying, you know, that we're looking to fundraise a little bit more money for the beauty parlor to deck it out with all the chairs and the you know, to finish it off basically. And she got great donations coming in for us to be able to finish the beauty parlor. So thank you, Amrita. And there's Sandhya, if you want to say a few words. We can't see your camera, but if you wanted to say hello to everybody. I'm not sure if she's if the internet's okay there. Padam, do you want to say a quick hello?
Hi everybody, namaste. You know, someone just where I'm, this is Padam, and then my name is Padam. I'm volunteer with Seven Women when you start, and then just continues now around like 14 years. And I'm so happy all our supporters with Seven Women. Now, without the hands-on development tour, I'm not meeting here with the team, but now just your pandemic with coronavirus in Nepal. This is the time we lost help with your offering your Rotary, our hands-on development tour team. And now we have the new member with Seven Women. Already just the induction with just your Zoom meeting. One calls it like the Kusum and another Sunina. Both are now the new and just lost with supporting with your Seven Women. And then yeah, you know, someone Matt or this Judy already just coming to Nepal with a hands-on development tool. And I'm just start with your nearly done with the Seven Women boutique hotel in the February, I think the 19th your opening. And then after maybe 1 month is your lockdown in Kathmandu, and then after nobody coming with your tourists. I'm just missing with your Australian our hands-on development team, and then little bit I'm worried. Yeah, but just already you're just the government say within maybe a more few years not traveling any country, and then just I'm little bit just feel sad. Maybe when going to normal, then just missing all our team. And now I'm just looking with your, football with soccer and in the Europe, and like they say with your playtime is the around 65 or 70,000 is the audience like start with the game, yeah, and then after my field, or I think maybe coming soon visit in Nepal, and then just missing,
Thanks, Padam.
yeah.
Padam's missing the tourists a lot because and I think the whole team used to love having people, hosting people at the centre, and on a very regular basis, Padam sends me messages saying when are tourists coming back? When are we going to do the tours again? So we're all hoping that we can get the tours up and running again soon because they were fantastic fun. And so thank you, Padam. Sandhya, do you want to say a few words? You're just on mute.
Namaste, everyone. Namaste, everyone. My name is Sandhya. I am one of the 7 women, original 7 women, and my work is I will put all expenses in here. Did you hear me?
Yes, yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
I will put all record of center and hotel also. I will put all rounder expenses, daily expenses. I will put all stocks, all rounder. My work is that one. And this is a big thank you for the chatting for us. This is a big support for us in this time. In COVID time, this is a big support for COVID-19. In here is a difficult situation, but you are helping for us. Thank you for this one also, and thank you for the big support for us. Thank you.
Thanks, Sandhya. Sandhya does a fantastic job at keeping all the records of all the accounts and the money that comes in and goes out of 7 Women, and she does a fantastic job at record keeping. So we're very grateful to Sandhya. And as she said, she's one of the original 7 Women, which we have a few that are still with us. And so she's been, seen 7 Women in all of its evolution over the last, I think, 17 years now. So it's a long time. So thank you to all the team members for your updates. And I just wanted to now talk through a few exciting things that are happening that we'd love for all of you to get involved with. One of them is the cooking classes. So the team have been trained in how to deliver the cooking classes live to your kitchens on Zoom. And Rita is one of those. Bimala sometimes did the cooking classes, and Rosie and Mina, who aren't on this call, are the ones that deliver the cooking classes. So basically what happens is it's all automated. It's on our 7women.org website under cooking classes, and you can go in and kind of book a class. Our launch date is on the 31st of July at 5:30 p.m. So we've got quite a few people that have booked into that class and have friends coming around to their house to do the cooking class together. So you can do it that way, or you can do it individually and join the Zoom and do that. So what happens when you book in it's $35 to do the cooking class. So what happens is we send you a Zoom link. The team in Nepal sends you a Zoom link and a few ingredients to kind of get to prepare for the cooking class. So you have them ready. And then the cooking class lasts for about an hour and a half, where you'll get an introduction to women and their stories, a bit of an introduction to 7 Women, and then it's full on cooking for the next hour and a half, and then, to enjoy the momos together at the very end. So that is very exciting for us. As I said, we've had 60 people so far and a few other little classes that we've practiced on, and the women do a fantastic job. So we're very much looking forward to the 31st of July. And that will be also, that information will be sent out in a newsletter in a couple of days' time with a recording of this update for people that missed the update tonight. So you'll be able to have the links and everything in the email if you missed it just then. So the other thing is we have a documentary that was made, as I mentioned, last February, and that documentary is called A Spirited Journey. And basically Zara in Scotland, who did a fantastic job at filming it, followed the group for 10 days and all of our different experiences in Nepal, at the Fair Trade Factory, at the environmental organisation, in the cooking classes, in all the different activities that we did, and made it into a 35-minute fantastic documentary to be showcased. And the vision for that is to have a few different launches, 3 different launches online, so people can watch it with us for the first time when we watch it from anywhere around the world, and to have a Q&A session at the end of that launch screening with the team and with myself and a few of the travellers that are in the documentary. So that is going to be happening in September. I think it's the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. We're going to be having those screenings, but stay tuned. That'll be in the newsletter as well. And we'd love to have yourselves and your friends. It would be a fantastic event to invite your fellow Rotarian members or your friends along to that. And again, that's a fundraiser for our scholarship program that we run in the villages that we work in. It's $250 to send a child to school for a year. So we're actively fundraising for that program through doing the cooking classes online and the documentary screening. So we're super excited about that. And the vision for that is that then people will host a screening, you know, in their clubs or with their friends or at their local community centres, like the last documentary in 2015 that we did. That was a fantastic fundraiser for 7 Women, and it was hosted hundreds of times in all different countries and places, and tiny country towns to big city halls, and it was great for us. So that's what we're preparing for at the moment. There's a couple of other things. One is we've just launched our ambassador program online. So we're hoping that a few people will, you know, a few of our key supporters will be happy to become ambassadors for 7 Women and spread the word through social media or their friends, and host a cooking class, host a documentary screening, and also there's a PowerPoint that people, if you have the opportunity as an ambassador to share about 7 Women in your club or anywhere else, is that there's a PowerPoint presentation that we kind of equip in the resource kit for you to go out and be able to fundraise for the scholarship program. Now, what else? There was one other thing that I just wanted to mention. Oh, that's right. So we've started a podcast called Inspiring Humans, and I started it. Thanks, Sarah, for the clapping hands. I saw that, gave me a boost of energy. So we've started a podcast called Inspiring Humans, and I started that last year because it was an exciting idea for me to start a podcast and interview some of the incredible people that I've met in, you know, all around the world in my speaking engagements through 7 Women, and people that are out there actively making a difference. So I've loved that, and it's on, you know, Apple and Spotify and all the big platforms that you can search. It's called Inspiring Humans, and we've just started a 7 Women edition. So that edition is interviewing people that have, you know, been our supporters, been you know, contributed to 7 Women and either come to Nepal with us or been involved in some way on that 7 Women edition. And we've kind of got a goal to do about 15 episodes of that. So if you're interested, or you know someone that might be interested to be on the podcast, let me know, and I would absolutely love to have a session with you. So we launched the first one last week with Reese, who came on our February 2 last year, and I've just recorded another one today with Cheryl, who is an amazing woman and has been to the centre in Nepal, and looking forward to doing some more soon. So Marg, I can see you're putting your hand up. That'd be awesome. I'd love to do one with you. So, and a few of the staff members in Nepal I'd love to interview as well, just about, you know, about your experience. I think that would be really interesting for people in Nepalese or in English. We can do them in 2 different languages. So that is very exciting. And So yeah, that's all I had to update. There'll be a newsletter, as I said, in the next couple of days. It'll be sent out to everyone that registered for this update. So you'll get all those links that I'm referring to in that email. If you wanted to engage with us at Seven Women in any other way, if you've got any of your own ideas that you want to contribute, I'm happy to put you in touch with the team in Nepal, Kosum and the others, or you can reach out to me on my email, which most of you probably have, or you can get through the website. But I'd just like to say from my side, thank you so much for, you know, giving your time tonight to come and your curiosity and interest in Seven Women. It means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to the team as well, because Seven Women has grown into the successful organisation it is today because of people like you that have, you know, been part of it. So thank you so much from my side. I'm not sure if Kosum or any of you want to say anything before we end the call. We're in great timing tonight because we plan to do this in an hour and we've got 10 minutes to go. So if anyone wants to say anything or suggest anything or ask any questions, go for it.
With the downturn in tourism at the moment, would now be the best time to be having a look for the likes of the burner or coffee machine or anything like that, because there's bound to be a few surplus out there at the moment?
Yeah, I think it is a good time to add those elements now, because you know, as you said, you know, we're starting to see a little bit of you know, commotion. I would say a little bit of movement now, and that the lockdown is released a little bit. It's a bit better now, and we can't have tourists at the moment, but we are mostly going to try to cater to the expat community and also the locals there. You know, the local people who go to office or who they go out for coffees a lot here nowadays. So we want to sort of cater to them and expat community, because the place where the guest house is a really good hub for expats and for corporate you know, workers. So yeah, I think that will be this will be the ideal time to add those you know, things that we need.
Because I've looked at prices over here where we can get things donated, but the sheer cost of freight to send it to you, it's actually cheaper to buy something over there. So yeah, maybe if you could work out some different costs of different items, then maybe that could be something that different clubs could help to fundraise for as well. Just an idea.
Yeah, definitely. We can do that. We can send a few quotes to Steph and or through emails, and we can see what we can do. The freight and the customs is going to be, I think, more than the cost of the machines themselves. So.
That's why we've got to buy. Plus, it's always better to buy local where you can and know that it can get serviced.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
Matt.
All right.
And Kosum, maybe if you want to put your email in the chat box, and then people will have access to it, that'd be great.
Sure, I'm doing that right now.
Bimala, I'm so pleased you're continuing with your studies. It must be quite a challenge working and surviving COVID and studying. So good on you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I do remember meeting you, and I do remember hearing about your studies. And I think that's it'd be great, Steph, if we also had some snippets about how well people are doing with their studies despite all the hiccups.
Thank you so much.
And Padam, Jenny sends regards.
How are you, Mark? Hello?
Marg Padam saying hello. Yeah. So
hello. How's the volleyball?
Yeah, volleyball is now not easy with playing volleyball. Within 4-5 people is with our
sure.
Is, you know, just your cats are going to your jail, pay some fine money. Just in the early morning, just only your physical exercise with 2-3 people, and then just sometimes the police coming, and then like the then just why you play game and you can go and then okay.
I'm
sure,
really
okay.
asking not just about volleyball, Padam, but how are young people managing youth?
Now,
Without jobs, without food, without education and schooling, life must be really difficult to be focused and positive. And what volleyball did was give them some meaning, and that's really what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, just within 1.5 years, just all the people, so silence, yeah. Oh.
So, sorry, Padam, to cut you off. Just for those that haven't met Padam, he's a bit of a volleyball star in Nepal. So that's what my mum's asking about volleyball. Amazing. So I can see Mana and Fiona and Sarah and Susie here, even though we can't see your cameras. I just wanted to say hello to you and thanks for joining us tonight as well. If anyone else has any final questions or anything they want to say before we end the meeting.
Steph, I have a question.
Yep.
I should probably know this, but how many rooms are in the guest house to be rented?
There's 9, if I'm correct. Yeah, there's 9 rooms, and they're all kind of their own quirky little. Some are kind of a double beds. There's some with kind of 2 beds, and there's one with 4 beds up top.
Okay, so you can accommodate, if maybe up to 20 people.
Yeah, I think up to 18 or 19, and there's photos of the guest house. Actually, I've got 5 interns that are working with 7 women at the moment, working with me here in Australia, and one of them has just done a fantastic page of the guest house with all photos of all the rooms. So that's a new little addition that we've got to showcase the rooms.
Excellent, thank you.
Awesome. Well, I might say thank you to everybody now, and thanks to the team. Thanks to so many of you in Nepal that have managed to get on despite the internet issues over there. I'm so happy that it held out for us for this update, and we look forward to seeing all of you again. These updates are going to be every month. So on the Try Booking link where you've registered for this update, there's the following month dates. And feel free to invite your friends or your club members or anyone that wants to find out more about 7 Women. If you're thinking you might be able to work with us in any way, that'd be a fantastic way to introduce friends and club members to what we're doing and the team in Nepal. So yeah, just again, thank you so much for giving your time tonight, and we hope to see you next month, and we hope to see you on the cooking class launch at the end of July. So you'll have a newsletter from us in the next few days with updates about what we spoke about. So thanks so much, everybody. See you next time.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.